welcome to Physical and Financial Fitness with Patrick. But I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up. I think fitness and finance is better than physical fitness and financial fitness. Fitness and finance rolls off the tongue better, does it not? But welcome. This is we're going to say fitness and finance with Patrick, and it's where we get together in my garage gym. We call it the dungeon here, and we get together in the mornings, 6:45 to 8 a.m., to talk about physical fitness and financial fitness. And today we're going to talk about how whether or not you're heading towards your physical fitness goals or your financial goals, we're going to talk about how it's about the journey and not the destination. And I think a lot of people get it backwards, people get it twisted, but it is about the journey, not the destination. It's about the person who you become on the way to glory. And so let's talk about that. It being the journey, not the destination. And then I was just thinking too, we're on this 60-day six-pack challenge. We're into like day, I don't even remember anymore. I've lost track of time with this challenge, but we're in day, I think, 34, 35, or day 35, I think is today. Anyway, day 35 out of 60. It's working out. It is working out. It's tough to really cut tons and tons of body weight and not lose muscle mass. And so I'm working on that. I'm trying not to lose as much muscle mass as possible. But so today, one of my goals this year is to get a larger chest. I want to have larger chest area, more defined chest muscles. People know that's been one of my goals. I'm trying to work on that, along with losing all that belly fat and getting the six pack to show up. But today, as I do play golf early Saturday mornings, every Saturday mornings, I never want to do pull exercises, and I don't want to work out overly rigorously, overly hard on Fridays, because then I can't golf on Saturday mornings because you're all tight and sore and all that good stuff. But we are going to crush it today, and I am going to beat my chest up because you don't use much chest. Don't use much chest in golf. So anyhow, I don't know who's on right now, but if you're up and at 'em this morning, you're welcome to pop into the chat and say hello. Say good morning. But let's talk about that. The journey being the beautiful part of it, not the destination. It's quite funny when we talk about like a supercar, say a Ferrari or a Lambo. Um, it's quite interesting. And if you think back in things you've had in your life, like the new bicycle, the new car, the new whatevers, it's like the journey and the excitement of getting that thing, hunting it down, manifesting it, um, asking for it, working hard for it, and then finally attaining it is really the joy and the beauty behind it. Because once you have the thing, things don't even become interesting after you've had them long enough, if that makes sense. You know, so we've all had a new car, and we've all had a new car, and you go out there and buy a brand new car, and you are, hey, what's up, Rob? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so I come 6:45 to 8 a.m. I come live in my garage gym and I work out. I'm on a fitness kick, Rob, and we talk to people about finances and investing and all sorts of stuff. So we jab it up here. You're welcome to join me, good old buddy. It's been a while, but if you miss my handsome face, Rob, you can definitely pop on here in the mornings, and I'm on here Monday through Friday. But Rob's one that probably understands exactly what the hell I'm saying, right? The journey and the adventure and who you become and how you change and stepping outside your comfort zone and becoming better at things and all that. That whole journey is the beauty of life, not the destination of when you finally get the thing, or when you finally get rewarded with where you want to be or whatever. Because once you get there, it's not interesting much anymore. Once you get there, it's like you can see a lot further. So wherever you're at, there's always this gap we judge. There's always got to be somewhere better that we'd like to be. A nicer car, a bigger house, a bigger piece of land, a better investment portfolio, bigger. So it's like once you get to where you thought was success, once you get to where you thought was, you'd made it, or once you get to where you thought you wanted such and you'd be happy with it, once you get that stuff, all that stuff you have becomes normal, not very cool anymore pretty quickly. And then you're after the next thing, chasing the next gap. So, anyways, let's talk about the journey. What's up, Rob? What are you journeying on right now, Rob? What have you been up to, man? I love seeing your social media videos when you're out there. asking people, you want to use the wood mulcher? You want to use the shredder? You want to come over and drive the backhoe? Going to clear some land out there. Um, I love seeing you, buddy. I miss you, buddy. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't go to. Sorry I can't go to Nashville this year, man. It'd be cool to see you and hang out, man. It's been a while. It has been, but hope all is well. Hope all your endeavors and your land deals and all those good things are going good and life's good. You working today? You busting? You out there driving a tractor already? What are you doing, Rob? How you been? Sorry to make you type. I know I wish this was Zoom where we could just chat with each other, but I know you got to type to communicate with me. You said they. Let's see. Where is my coffee? But how you been, Rob? I think you can hear me, right? Is my microphone working good? Maybe you just can't type right now. Honey, we should do a co-workout session in here one day and kind of like match each other in sets and help each other work out and spot each other and all that. Oh, Rob Bean. You remember Rob? Yeah, Rob's. I'm 12 hours into a 72-hour film race. We got the rules last night. I'm at the set waiting for the producer to get here so we can build the set. Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. That sounds fun, Rob. 12 hours into a 72-hour film race. Film race. So is this where a team of people or separate teams of people get together and compete against one another in like a show, like, and you have 72 hours to make a film and then the films compete with one another? Is that what you're saying? That sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty freaking cool, actually. 72 hours to make a film. That's wild. And you're gonna a set, build a set in order to make a movie in 72 hours. That's wild, dude. That is wild. Let me tell you. Oh shoot. Hey, babe. Well, anyways, well, that sounds fun, Rob. Being able to make a movie like that. Yeah? Did you take my last? Oh, where'd you go? Did you take my last one? Yeah. Okay, there was one up here. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. All right. Oh, you know what? I think I put it in here. That's why. It's a golf or something. So that's crazy. Rob's in a competition. I think like a fun thing where they make a whole movie in 72 hours and they compete. Sounds fun, right? All right, I found it. I'm back, folks. Sorry, had to go off the camera for a minute. Okay, there it is. Yeah. So you have 12 teams, and we build today and shoot tomorrow and edit Sunday, turn it in. Wow, that's ridiculous. By 7 p.m. on Sunday? That sounds really fun, dude. That sounds really cool. And what organization do you do this with? Like, who puts that together? Who puts all that together? Sounds so cool. Let's see how far these are going to be. Come on. So, what is your movie going to be about, bro? What movie are you making? Ouch. Oh, okay. What movie are you making? Do you guys have an idea of what movie you're going to make already? Is it all storyboarded up yet, or do you guys just get started with that now? Da-da-da-da. Oh, that's awesome, dude. A film co-op out there, is there? Yeah, cool. That's awesome. And we got someone else hopped on. Just go ahead and say hello if you're on. I got my buddy Rob Bean I'm talking to. Rob Bean making a movie in a little fun competition thing in a film club, making a movie in 72 hours. Got to build a set today, film the movie tomorrow, edit it Sunday, and turn it in by 7 p.m. Sunday night. That's pretty damn cool, man. How fun would that be? Ooh, I can't even go a little bit higher. I guess I could go one higher. We storyboarded it last night. Writing started last night. Changes being made right now. That's awesome, Rob. It sounds super fun, man. That sounds so fun. I'm glad you do all that stuff, man. I'm into that. I love that shit, Rob. I'm glad that you got yourself into that and that's like a hobby now of yours or what have you. That's so cool, man. That's so fun to do that kind of stuff. I love the creative side of all of that and the collaboration side. I think it's so funny. I always thought what a great job it would have been to work on like Saturday Night Live and stuff. You know, you're always, especially when I see bloopers, when I see the bloopers sections of any of those movies, any of those comedies, I'm just going, man, what a fun job those guys had. I guess on the surface. That sounds awesome, man. That is epic. Right on. Well, I'm doing a workout today, Rob, and we do that. So I've been on this fitness kick. And so if you ever want to come hang out with me, bro, all you gotta do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little notification bell. And if you want to, 6:45 to 8 a.m., I'm here and I help people get in better shape. You know, I've been on that kick now for 2 years. You haven't seen me in a while, man. But quit drinking alcohol and started to make better changes in my life and all that good stuff. Um and I motivate people to do the same. And we get fit and we talk fitness and finance and we talk about investments and stuff like that on my channel in the mornings, right here from my little garage gym that I built. So it's really good to see you, buddy. We need to get together, man. Even though I'm not coming out to Nashville, we got to get you out to San Diego, brother. We got to get you out to San Diego, where the real acting is out here on the West Coast with the Hollywood scene. Get you out here, get you on some podcasts, take you surfing. But it'd be sure nice to see you, pal. That's for sure. I'm curious to know, man. I know you're busy as hell. You don't need to be paying attention to typing to me, Rob. But I'm curious to know what your movie's about, what you guys storyboarded up. And is there any chance I get to see the movie after you're done with it? Any chance I get to see this movie when you guys are done with it? You got to like send me a copy or whatever. Say, no, that's the caveat. We got to make it on one of those old cameras. I quit drinking right before Vegas 2 years ago. I've been lazy since I tore my rotator cuff in jujitsu. Ah, yeah. It's one of the reasons, man, I'm not going to do jujitsu, even though I really would love to get to roll and have a good old time. But with my bad knee and my existing I tore my labrum like a year ago, pretty good. Been working past it, but it still gives me a bunch of shit. And I just know that I would go into jujitsu, and I know I'd go into jujitsu and I'd get hurt. I just know it, 100%. So I'm like trying to stay away from the jujitsu, man. I don't want to go out there and hurt myself. 46-year-old guy, and some young jujitsu stud muffin's gonna rip my arm in half. But I sure would like to roll though again. I would like to get into it again. Gosh, I miss a lot of those things. I can't play soccer or tennis anymore because of my knee. Don't really want to roll or do jujitsu because I'll yank a shoulder out of socket. Ugh. Hey NJ, good morning. How are you? I got my buddy Rob Bean on here. It's been a while. I haven't seen Rob, and he's out there um making a move. They're in a competition. They have to make a movie in 3 days. Um, so it's pretty cool. He's in a competition out there where he lives. As of last night, it was two couple going to a competition. I don't know what changes he made yet. Oh, it was, oh, okay. That was what the movie was about. Cool, cool. So that's interesting. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday competition. Friday, they have to, what would you say, Rob? I forget what you said back there. Let me see. Let's see, 72-hour film race. Okay, they got the rules last night, NJ. So they get the rules of the competition last night, and they build a movie set today. They build a whole movie set in one day. They shoot the movie tomorrow. They edit the movie on Sunday, and they have to turn it in by 7 p.m. Sunday night. Doesn't that sound like a cool uh fun competition? Super stressful though. It sounds like one of those, like, like the cake making show, right, Rob? Like the cake making show, or the those shows where the pumpkin carving show and that kind of thing, where they have a certain amount of time and then they got to stop and it's got to be ready. That's pretty wild to be able to do a whole movie like that. Rob says he'll post the movie when it's done. We're going to enter it into this year's film festival. How fun. Doesn't that sound fun? NJ, how are you? What are you up to? NJ is my Indian friend over from Wyoming, Rob. And NJ comes on my live, and she's kind of a part of this 60-day six-pack challenge we got ourselves on. So we're doing this 60-day thing. We're on like what day is it anyway, NJ? Are we like day 34 for 30 day 34? Day 34? Day 35? I lost track a little bit. But we're on like day 34 or day 35 of a 60-day six-pack challenge, where I've challenged myself and some other people to just try to take 60 days. And yeah, 33 maybe. I think it's even more than that. It might be 34 or something. I'll have to double check. But yeah, we're doing the 60-day six-pack challenge, and we're in like day 34, 35, 30, something like that. And oh, how cool. So there's a little bit of couple rules and caveats, like when making the movie, right? So you have to say the same line 3 times, but it has 3 different meanings. I see. That sounds fun, dude. Let's see. 34, my bad. 33, 34. What do you mean by that? Oh, we have to do a reflection shot like there is no spoon shot in the Matrix. Oh, that's pretty cool. 34 days. Thank you, NJ. Thank you, NJ. So yeah, we're on day 34 of this 60-day six-pack challenge, and I've already lost like 9 pounds. It's wild. I just don't want to lose my muscle mass, so I got to keep to working out, eating my protein. But so that's so fun, man. And Rob, that's so crazy that you hopped on here, and I haven't seen you in forever too, because we were talking. My subject matter of talking to my peeps today was, you know, really, really diving into and enjoying and loving every minute of the journey, not necessarily the destination. How cool it ties right on in, right? Here's this journey Rob and his team have to go on. They have to build a movie set in one day. They have to film a movie the next day. They have to edit it and make it a movie and turn it in by that night, right? Well, how fun of a 3-day journey of going through all the things and all the stress and all the fun and all the hurry and all the laughs, all the pain, to do those things in that amount of time, to have an end result, not even knowing what the end result's going to be, just in the hopes of possibly having a wonderful thing at the end. And if that thing's wonderful, then fantastic. If that thing sucks, oh well, It's just a fun competition. And I know Rob's won't suck. Rob's a funny ass dude. Um, yeah, so we're 34 days into the challenge. Slowly making it to 8 pounds myself. Seems like it's taken forever. I'm trying though. You know what's funny though, NJ? Think about what you just said. That's so crazy, right? People, how many people do you know, NJ, that try to lose weight, right? Oh, I got to get in better shape. I got to lose me some weight. And these people will be on a diet for 6 months and never lose 8 pounds. This is 34 days. 34 days that a gal, Rob, tell me that's not crazy. In 34 days, NJ is about lost 8 pounds, just about. That's 34 days into this challenge. No, dude, don't irk. It's awesome. It's epic. If in 60 days' time somebody could lose 10 or 15 pounds, what does that tell you about true commitment to diet and exercise? It's so crazy. We got new rule. We have to incorporate tonight at 7 p.m. We got a new rule. We have to incorporate tonight at 7 p.m. What does that mean? You have to actually start a company? What do you mean? What do you mean you have to incorporate? You have to start a business by tonight at 7 p.m. and so you can have a business behind your movie? Is that what you're saying, Rob? That must be wild. Yeah, isn't that awesome, Rob? So I'm down like 9 pounds. NJ's working on 8 pounds. Bethany, Bethany, my wife, she's down like 8 pounds or something like NJ is. Uh, this other gentleman that works with me who lives on the other end of the United States, his name's Andy. And Andy is down like 6 pounds. And so a couple of people have been following along with me on what I just invented, which is a 60-day six-pack challenge where I said, I'm going to see if an old 46-year-old guy could get a six-pack like he used to have when he was 19 years old. And I said, let me see if I can do it in 60 days. So we're on this challenge. I was rough. I didn't eat much yesterday. I was really in calorie deficit and I got so grumpy. It was wild. I was like, dude, I'm hungry. You have to add to the movie. We got a new rule we have to incorporate tonight at 7 p.m. Have to add it to the movie. That's a lot, bro. You guys are going to have so much fun doing that. You have a cool team. How many people is on your team? I think you said it earlier. My bad. He was saying how many people are on this team. Oh, okay, there's 12 teams, but you didn't say, I don't think, how many people are on each team. There's 12 teams competing against one another in the movie challenge. I'm just curious, how many people do you get to have on your team? And it's like, what roles is everybody going to play? And, that's so fun, dude. I can't wait to catch up with you on that and hear more about it after you go through the journey this weekend. Oh, shoot. 12 people per team, and there's 12 teams? Is there 12 people per team? Or am I reading that wrong? Is there 12 teams and 12 people per team? Oh, each team varies. Okay. You have 12 on your team. The the team that has won it in the last 4 years has 20 people on their team. Damn. Damn. That makes sense. And thanks. Yeah, I just got this hat. I thought this hat was pretty funny. I just bought this hat. It just came in last night. I thought it was pretty cool. It says OG. I said I asked Bethany. I asked Bethany um last night, NJ. I asked Bethany because she saw my hat and it came in. I was like, oh cool, it fits perfect. Oh nice. I love having new hats for my social media, just switching up the hats. And it says OG on the side. And I said to Bethany, you know what OG stands for, right? And Bethany said, original gangster? And I said, no, it stands for old guy. And she's like, oh, I thought it was something different. Old guy? Oh, cool hat. And I'm like, I'm just kidding. Original gangster. It's so funny. Um, oh, she's asking you, Rob, in the chat. NJ saying, what type of movie are you guys making? What genre? Dark comedy is the genre we decided on. How would I know that about you, Rob? How would I know that about you? Dark comedy. How funny. Are you well, you guys haven't storyboarded things up yet, but Rob is a funny dude. NJ, Rob is a pretty funny dude. Great dude to hang out with. Good buddy. And he's pretty funny. Sometimes without even trying to be so. But yeah, with the dark comedy, that fits Rob pretty damn good right there. That'll be good. I was gonna say if it was a love story, I would say I don't know about Rob. I'm just kidding. Oh, I know it sounds really fun, huh? I would want to be a part of something like that. That would be so fun. You know what? I bet they have something like that around where I live. I'm certain of it. I should just look it up and go join the film club. It'd be super fun. I'm gonna look into that. So they're doing a dark comedy. They got 12 people on their team. They got to build a whole movie set today, film the entire movie tomorrow, edit the whole damn thing on Sunday, turn it in by 7 p.m. on Sunday night, competing with 12 other teams. How cool is that, dude? That just sounds so fun, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to do something like that. But to my point, what a cool journey. They're gonna end up with a film at the end of 3 days. They're gonna end up with this product that they create. But isn't it more so, Rob? And Rob will tell me if I'm wrong or not, but the movie can turn out to be awesome. And the hope is maybe it goes to the film festival. The hope is to make this awesome movie. At the end of the day, by Sunday at 7 p.m., if you turn something in that it's not the greatest, we can't be disappointed because, first of all, it's a friendly competition. Secondly, what a fun journey to go on with a team of people to try to collaborate with one another to be able to do a movie in 3 days. The things you'll learn about each other, the things you'll collaborate on, the ideas, the funnies, the pain, the laughs, all in 3 days to get this damn movie done. That's the beautiful part of what Rob's about to go through with this. We're shooting it as a church, at a church that has a stage and a bunch of props already. So it makes it easier to build today. We're basically riding around what we have. Yeah, probably a good idea, right? Yeah, it's crunch time. So, I would figure that would be a great strategy. Get a good location, already has a great place to film, already has some props, and now you can kind of figure out how to incorporate that area into the movie that you're going to write and film. Obviously, a good way to cut down on some time. So that's awesome that you got access to the church and stuff. That should make for some good scenes, right? How fun. I've never shot a movie before. That would be so cool. Oh, yikes. About half the people on our team, it's their first time. Sometimes that can even be better. Sometimes that can even be better. And you never know who's like a superstar on that team or who's really going to take a leadership role and make this thing badass out of 12 people. And it could be somebody who's even new. The journey. See what I mean? The journey. The journey of the project is really the beautiful part. And they do this, right, so that you guys can learn a lot, Rob. Straight up, right? It's not actually who's gonna have the best movie after 3 days, of course it is, but man, does this teach people that wanna learn about acting, wanna learn about set building, wanna learn about script writing, wanna learn about storyboarding, wanna learn about camera angles, wanna learn about acting, wanna learn about boy, you learn a lot. Holy cow, right? Damn. And how much better of an actor, how much better of somebody that understands filmmaking, and how much better do people get in doing this 3-day competition? Unbelievable, I'm certain. Yeah, absolutely. How fun, man. Too bad I gotta come see you, Rob, or you gotta come see me, dude. Yep, that's 100% what it's for. Volunteered to help with lighting and writing. Yeah, baby. Because Rob's probably already good at lighting and wants to get better at writing. There you have it. Absolutely, bro. Well, I'm jealous, anyways. That sounds super fun, dude. I get to work my butt off today. Then tomorrow I have my fun day. All right, let's get to these dumbbells. May as well. Some incline dumbbell work today. Incline barbell bench we just did. Couple sets. I don't like those much because of my bad right shoulder that we just talked about. So I do pretty lightweight on the barbell, and then I do a little heavier weight on the dumbbells because the barbell is a shoulder killer, sometimes for old guys like me. But you know, I got to tell you, me and my buddy were talking about this as well. Yeah, hey Rob, go have fun, bro. Director's there. Got to get to work. Dude, have fun. I'll look for an update from you on how this goes with making this movie, brother. It's so cool. So cool. But it is about the journey. I was talking with somebody the other day about all the things I've done in my life, and he was kind of laughing and going, "Dude, you've done more than a 60-year-old." And I was talking about how I was an inventor, raised private capital, have 3 patents in my name on a product. Was a high ticket sales manager for a respectable company for quite some time, and I've done all this stuff. And it was like, of course, sometimes one stumble after another, being right at the brink of success and just something falling apart. And, it was just one after another. So, a really wild journey I've been on myself, business wise, and not quite reached the destination yet, right? But I tell you this, the only reason I'm able to do what I'm able to do now is because of all the things I have gone through in all these trials and tribulations in my life. It's the journey, the person I've grown into from all this journey, that gives me the ability to be where I'm at in life today. And we were kind of laughing and saying failure after failure. Well, were they failures? If you want to say that way, you can. If you want to be negative, but were some of these things in my life failures? I guess you could think of it that way if you want to. But I kind of think of all these things as major successes that ended up the way they were supposed to end up in my life, to bring me to a point now to mold me into somebody new, where now I can be accepting of much larger opportunities. The universe maybe is blessing me with things that 10 years ago I wouldn't have been able to manage in my life. I wouldn't have been able to accept. I wouldn't have been mature enough, or I hadn't grown into the person to be able to be in position to accept some of the opportunities that are being passed my way nowadays. So it is always about that journey, who you become, how much you grow, what you learn. And that's really the beauty of life and business and fitness, is just, really pushing each day to try to walk down the path to create something new for yourself in life, whether that's a new body, whether that's a new bank account, whether that's the new, whatever it may be. whether you want to be refreshed and become a new, better father for your family and your kids or whatever it may be. The beauty of it is if we start walking down the path, we start this journey to get somewhere new and fresh in life. And what we learn and the hurdles we have to crawl over and all those things on the way to glory are really what life's all about. Really what it's all about. Not necessarily the end destination. All right, so let's get some dumbbells in. How's that, huh? 60-day six-pack challenge. We're right in the middle of it. We can't lose our muscle mass while we lose this body weight. We just can't let it happen. So we got to keep pumping the iron. And today is just a major chest day because you don't use much chest muscles when you play golf. So I don't like to do major arm workouts or biceps or anything like that because then you can't play golf for beans because you're tight and you're sore. And today we're just busting out chest. Y'all know one of my goals is to get larger pectoralis muscles. That's what they're called. Ah. Who's still on here? Is that you, NJ? Ooh. Oh, feels good. Oh, yes. Yeah, what's up, NJ? What are you up to today? Are you working? Do you finally get a day off? I know you had to run in just the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? You said, oh, it's my day off, but I got to go in. I just got the call. Extra money. Are they working you again today? Or do you finally get a day off? Ouch. And I meant to give you, here, let me give you this. Let me see if I know how to do this. Can I chat in my own chat? Oh, maybe not. Oh, you have to go into work? Right on. I'm trying to see if I can chat in my own chat. That's weird if I can't. I thought I'd be able to type a message to you. But I can't even chat in my own chat. Huh. Interesting. I guess I don't need to. I'd be able to verbalize. Well, I was just saying before you got off yesterday, I think I was like, hey, I got to get you my phone number, or you got to go restart up a Facebook or an Instagram or something. But we got to communicate because I have a question I want to ask you, but I have to ask you over the telephone. So I didn't know how we could communicate offline, NJ, but I had something I wanted to ask you, but I can't ask it online. So I was going to see if we can communicate. I can give you my number and you can write it down, or oh, you haven't had a day off ever since that one person quit? Oh gosh, they got you as the fill-in queen now? Damn. Oh, damn. I see how it is. But hey, it's like you said, if you need the extra money and all that, and you don't have much else to do except for work out and listen to me blab, then shoot, we get on in there to work and we make that moolah. Make that moolah. Start investing some of that money, NJ. Start investing some of that money. Don't just make extra money and then think, well, now I can live a little extra lifestyle now that I've wanted. Remember, start investing some of that money. Go get you a Coinbase account, or go get you a Coinbase account or a Robinhood account and start buying $100 a week of XRP. Something like that. Start putting some money away into some things. So start taking tidbits. Like, let me ask you this, NJ. Could you afford to invest $50 a week? Or is that too much? Could you afford to invest $50 per week? if you, like I said, picked up another shift or something, right? On top of your bills or on top of your lifestyle or whatever, could you afford to invest $50 per week? That would be $200 per month. That would be $2,400 per year. Could you invest $50 a week? If you could, I would highly recommend you get yourself a Coinbase account or a Robinhood account and start putting $50 a week into something like XRP. Because these kinds of little tidbits and these kind of little endeavors like that will put you in a whole different place by 2030 financially. The key to investing is time in the market. Time in the market. So every day that goes by where we have not put a dollar over into some investment, every day that goes by, we actually lose money. So, yeah, think about investing some money just little by little by little. And people think it's not much. $50 a week, what's that going to do? Well, I've seen people who have invested $50 a week for like 3 years straight, which is what? 24, 48, $7,200, something like that. Yeah, $7,200. In 3 years, only invested $7,200 because they were putting, $50 a week into an investment. Just put $50 a week, every week, every week, every week, every week for 3 years. And it didn't seem like much. They only contributed $7,500 over those 3 years total. And that was a portfolio that's worth $175,000 now. So somebody put $7,500 in total. They have $175,000 now. And they only put that 7,500 total at $50 a week or something like that. I don't know if they put $50 a week or if they were just trying to put $200 a month, or I don't know how they funded it, but it was just little by little by little by little by little, just kept putting it in, kept putting it in, kept putting it in. And now those investments have grown over the last 3 or 4 years now. And they turned $7,500 into 175,000, something like that. So you know what? Yeah, I guess you could do that. If you want to do that, then hold on. I'll write it down then, NJ. If you think you can delete it, that's fine. Let me just I'll write it down real quick though. Ouch. I just kicked my weight. I kicked my dumbbell with my foot. Coming over here. How classic. All right, so yeah, put it in there and I'll write it down real quick and then you could delete it. Bum. Isn't that funny, NJ, how in the beginning there was like YouTube was putting all these haters and all these trolls, and I had like 30 people on here at one time and everything was getting a little momentum. And then now it doesn't even show my YouTube to anybody, my live when I'm doing it. I got put in YouTube jail. I don't know why. Dexter said it's because I said the word gay. I referred to something as being gay. He's like, you can't do that on YouTube, bro. I'm like, oh, I don't know. So funny. Oh, yeah. So throw your number in there if you can. I'll write it down real quick and get back to my workout. But I will give you a call later. What you got, girl? No, you have none. That's ugly. Yeah, I know. And it was so funny too, because in the beginning, Bethany was all defensive over me, and those haters were on and they were trolling and saying all this shit. And Bethany's like, "You need to delete those people. Don't ever let them on your live again." And she was all mad. And then, what's up, Dex? And then when my viewership went way down after I came back from the Masters in Augusta, and I took like 4 days off or 5 days off of doing this. And when I came back, I was like shut down, right? And then it was so funny that NJ was no, I can't see it. The last thing I see from you, NJ, it says, now you have none. That's ugly. So I can't see the number. NJ, why don't you just write mine down? Oh, let's see. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe it won't let you put it in a comment. Maybe that's like a YouTube block. I'll say mine out loud. You could write it down. Or are you out running or something? Do you have a pen? I don't care if people have my number, to be honest. Yeah, no, I don't. What's up, Dex? Where you at, buddy? What part of town are you roaming around in? Are you on the way? Oh, Dexter's probably on the way back. Are you on the way back to San Diego, Dex? This is your, or are you in San Diego? I don't answer. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What's up, Taylor? We got some people. We got some people jumping in now. Uh, yeah, you're in AZ. All right. Well, you're 5 hours away. Morning, Taylor. What's going on, dude? Yeah, sorry, I don't know what's up with it, NJ. Yeah, it won't do it. So, NJ, do you have a pen and a paper? If you can get yourself a pen and a paper, NJ, I'll just give you mine real quick. All these people on here already have it anyways. You got one? Okay. It's mine's 619 520 0073. 619 520 0073. You can just give me a call anytime today. In today, out tonight, be back Sunday. I got you. Well, that sucks, Dex. I was hoping you could come join us at the beach on Saturday afternoon. I'm trying to get Taylor and crew down there too. We're gonna go have a beach day in Del Mar. But so yeah, just give me a call anytime later on, NJ. I just wanted to ask you a question and see if we might be able to work something out and see what you think could be beneficial to you. It could be beneficial to you as well. So it's awesome. Let's see. And oh yeah, and for Taylor and Dex and that, we were just kind of more so talking today. I was just chit chatting. We kind of went down a few paths today, but I was kind of chit chatting about the beauty of the journey and not the beauty of the destination. The destination being what it's going to be, but the journey of trying to build something, journey of trying to get to some new destination, physical fitness, financial life, your love life, being a better father, getting more in touch with God or the spirits, whatever it is, right? There's always something we're seeking to get better at. And, I believe truly that in the seeking of becoming better and in the trying to work on achieving a goal is really the beauty in this life. Once you achieve the goal, it doesn't even seem like it's that cool, if that makes sense. Once you achieve the goal, it's like, well, that wasn't a big deal. And my partner, Desi, that Dexter knows really well, I don't want to do pull-ups. I'm golfing tomorrow morning. I'm doing a push day today. Um, yeah, if you want to pull up on Monday though and do some pull-ups, we could do that for sure. But that journey, the beauty of the journey, who you become along the way, It's so funny. My partner, he says, you know, you always try to go as far as you can see, right? Because, we can only see so far for ourselves. We can only see so much success for ourselves. We can only see. So he says, you always just try to go as far as you can see because once you get there, you can always see a lot farther. Go as far as you can see because our vision for ourselves and vision for our success is very limited. We only see this little bit. So he says, just always go as far as you can see because once you get there, you can see a lot farther. Well, isn't that crazy about what I'm saying about the journey and the destination? You're on this journey to get a speedboat, right? Somebody wants a speedboat so bad. Man, I've always wanted to have my own boat or a fishing boat or something like that, right? I've always wanted to have a boat, man. I can envision myself out there driving my boat on the water. I'm gonna have a good old time. I'm gonna be catching fish, man. I need to buy me a boat. And they literally manifest and they get this boat, okay? And who knows what they had to go through, changes they had to make, money they had to save, sacrifices they had to make, or whatever, to get this boat, man. And they got the damn boat. And then they drive it around and they go fishing a couple times and they ride in the boat and that and that. And then all of a sudden, having the boat doesn't become as cool anymore. As cool as it seemed before you had it. So, now all of a sudden it's a pain in the butt to take care of the boat. It's a pain in the butt to maintain the boat. It's a pain in the butt to store the boat. It's a pain in the butt, but you got the boat you always wanted. So yeah, Desi's the GOAT, bro, for sure. Desi is the GOAT, greatest of all time. But so it's not like having the boat. It's like almost the journey of what it took and the journey of what you had to go through to actually finally get what you dreamed about having. That's the beauty of it. Once you get the thing isn't that cool anymore because you got it. So now you want a bigger boat. You want a better thing, right? So we always go as far as we can see. We all have limited vision. We all have limited vision in how successful we think we deserve to be or we think we can be. And proof of the pudding by our parents and grandparents saying things like, oh, those rich people, they this or that. Oh, those wealthy people, oh, they this or that. They were already in their mind assuming they could never become one of those people over there that is wealthy and well off. You've heard this statement all the time. Yeah, NJ. Listen, let me tell you something. It's really bad. So not only are they not showing my live stream to anybody new, they're not showing my live stream to anybody new, but also then it's having problems. So I'm about to get with my team because I know Taylor was on here. He got dropped off somehow. I don't know what's up. So I got to get with my team and try to figure out to go to like prop stream or some sort of other service I'm going to put together where I can go live on YouTube and a couple other platforms all at one time in the mornings. And then maybe just whatever YouTube's algorithm is or whatever I did to piss off YouTube won't be a big maker breaker. Yes, you have to. What do you say? You have to go through things to get through things. Uh huh. Well said. Ah, you have to go through things to get through things. There's always glory on the other side of pain. But most people these days are soft. No one wants to go through any pain. Ugh. Go live on Twitter? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? You had to restart your YouTube? Dude, I'm telling you, NJ, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if I don't know if it was because I was doing it consistently, and then all of a sudden, for like 4 or 5 days, I completely dropped off, right? Because I traveled and went to the Masters, and when I came back, it was kind of goofy. I don't know if it was that. Dexter thinks that it was because I said gay. I said something like, "Oh, that's gay," and he's like, "Dude, can't do that. YouTube's gonna ban you." And I'm like, "That's kind of it's kind of harsh, isn't it? I think I've seen a hell of a lot worse crap on YouTube." I know, NJ. That's what Bethany said. She said she has to like purposely go and look me up and then get onto my live. Yeah, I know, Bethany, but they weren't trying to have a YouTube channel of their own. They were just coming into people's comments. That's different. But I don't know. But kind of lame, right? Look, Bethany NJ's even saying that, it doesn't even pop up on her channel anymore. You know what? Maybe I don't know what happened. Maybe you need to reset and go back to my channel and click the little notification bell that's near the subscribe button. Maybe that somehow got undid or who knows what. But if you click on the little notification bell, then you should get notified every morning. It should come right up in your stream. You just have to click the little notification bell. So maybe you could check that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. So we're gonna get my team. Now you see my live on your home screen. Yeah, NJ's still saying that I'm in jail for her home screen. It's not. I'm not showing up for NJ. But it sucks. So we got to go to like Prop Stream or we got to go to one of these other services where I can be live on YouTube and I can be live on Facebook and live like that on a couple platforms all at one time and get some more viewership and not, of course, rely all upon having my eggs in one basket here because there's nothing I can do about YouTube putting me in YouTube jail. I don't know. I'll tell you what, though, it's not cool. Hey, Bethany, NJ was saying that She's working on being down 8 pounds already. NJ's working on being down here. Oh, look, you guys all got kicked out again. Oh my gosh. Did everybody get kicked out again? How classic, man. I can't even have my own wife can't even my own wife can't even watch my lives. Oh, geez. We gonna have some of that, Beth. We gonna have some of that. Look, it says I have 0 participants on here. You're still in. It says I have 0 participants on here, but I see you. I see you texting. NJ's still on here. It's so funny. It says on my end I have 0 participants, but there's you two are still on here. YouTube's messed up, man. Yep. So Bethany was what, down 5 pounds? Right, Beth? You were down 5 pounds and your weight has stalled a little bit. NJ's working on getting to 8 pounds. I'm hoping that NJ, I'm hoping you've lost 7 pounds, and that's why you're on your way to 8. I'm just assuming that. Yeah, I think Dexter got kicked off too. Dexter was on here. I don't know. What a trip. What a trip. But you know what? Hey, it's again, what I was reminding everybody of today is, and for you ladies, obviously, for myself too, it's not even really the destination. We know that at the end of a 60-day fitness challenge, we're going to be more fit, we're going to have lost weight, we're going to be better, we're going to be more mentally clear, and all that by the end of 60 days. The journey and what we have to go through and how we have to stay disciplined and how we have to suffer through a diet that maybe is not our favorite, and how, we have to do all these things that are difficult and push ourselves through to get past a 60-day challenge without quitting and without messing it up, right? It's a very, very disciplined thing you have to do. It's not easy. And we know that there's going to be glory on the other end of the 60 days if we do it right. We just don't know how much. We don't know how much weight we'll lose. I don't know how much my 6-pack will show up. I don't know if I'll like the results at all, if you guys will be like really happy with the results. That's just going to be found out on day 60. But this journey we've been going on together, and this journey of changing habits and feeling more clear in the head and getting rid of the brain fog and stopping all the sugary foods and maybe putting down the alcohol for a while, maybe challenging yourself to do stringent workouts and work out harder than you ever have for 60 days, whatever it may be. But you see, that kick, that journey of the 60 days is really the beauty of us growing as individuals. And at the end of 60 days, you're going to have results. Mind you, you will be more healthy, you will have lost weight, you will be stronger, you'll be more mentally clear, and all those things are good things. There's not one bad thing that can come about it. The bad thing that could happen in the journey is people quit. People get discouraged along the way. People's weight plateaus, and they're not losing the weight like they thought they would, and all those things. And then it gets discouraging, and then people don't maintain the discipline, and they quit. Those are the people that never see the end result of a 60-day challenge. No matter if that result is awesome or not as good as we wanted to, there's people that'll never even be disciplined enough to get to day 60 because it's hard. And those people that get to the day 60 will not only have a couple different things happen. Number one, you're going to feel way more confident about your own disciplines. Number two, you're going to know that you don't give up on yourself. Number three, you're going to say, when I put a goal in place and a timing in place to reach that goal, I can do it. 4, you're going to feel way more confident. People are going to give you compliments. People are going to start saying you look better. You're going to start acting better. 5, I don't know. You're going to be able to see some results that maybe impress you, where you look in the mirror and you say, damn, I look good, man. Shoot, I'm glad I put in this work. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to it, you guys. It's not just, oh man, I wished I would have lost 15 pounds in 60 days, but I only lost 9 or whatever. That's like not the deal, right? That's not the deal. All you got to do is say, I lost weight because I tried. I got better because I tried. I know that I don't lie to myself. I keep my promises to myself. When I say I'm going to show up and get the workout in, I show up and get the workout in. That's it. I'm a person of power. And that's a beautiful thing. One last set of these dogs. And these are the heavy boys. So bear with me.
Damn, that was fun. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to figure this thing out with the lives and we're going to get things popping. But I'm going to continue to do some more working out here. Pretty much just working on chest, a little bit of front shoulders, a little bit of triceps today. Just keeping it in, getting the workout in regardless of no excuses. I am playing golf tomorrow. I hate to work out the day before golf, but I decided on Fridays I'm going to work out muscles that don't have nothing to do with my golf swing. Okay? So, fun times, guys. I'm glad to have enjoyed some time with you. I know, NJ, you got my number, so you can call me later and we'll talk. And let's keep on the journey. It's a fun journey. Yeah, Bethany says she's down 5 pounds only because it's my time of the month. Okay, TMI. But hopefully next week the bloating will go down. Of course it will. Of course it will. The cumulative result from a 60-day challenge of exercise and diet shall fluctuate, especially with women's bodies. Shall fluctuate up, down, here, there. It's what do we end up at on day 60, right? Day 60 after all this. The bloating will go away. You'll drop more weight. And at the end of the day, it's not being 110% satisfied with the result at the end of the 60 days, but it is to be 110% satisfied that we were able to keep our disciplines, keep our promises to ourselves, keep at it, work hard, and know that we could make a drastic change in just 60 days. That's why I did all this, so people could realize that these things aren't as hard as they seem. Most people aren't willing to go through the discipline and the pain to get there, whether it be physical or financial. That's just the facts. And so that's what we do here. That's what you guys come for. And I try to just help motivate, continuously motivate. Show up, do the workout, show up, eat the right foods, show up, keep your promises to yourself, keep showing up. Keep showing up. That's half the battle. Don't quit. And boy, can you change drastically the physical composition of your body, your energy level, or the thickness of your pocketbook within just a very short amount of time. So, guys, have a wonderful weekend. NJ, maybe call me later. We'll chat. Go enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Work if you have to. Get extra shifts. Work extra hours. Stack some cash. Start investing some money. Right? Start doing these things. A little bit of push-ups every single day changes a physique in a year. A little bit of investment every single week changes one's financial position in a very short amount of time. So let's go ahead and keep motivating each other, you guys and gals. Best physical shape we can ever be in, best financial shape we can ever be in, and let's go on the journey together because that's the fun part of life. We'll see you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Be back on Monday. See you. Bye.